Hi, this is a quick video to give you a brief overview of the notion of stripping and reconstituting bonds. Let's begin by looking at a typical bond. As you know, bonds are typically issued with semi-annual pay coupons and a lump sum payment at maturity. So what we've got on the screen here is an example of such a bond. It's fictitious but issued by the government of Atlantis. This piece has $1,000 principal value, and it pays coupons every 6 months on June 1st and December 1st of each year. And the coupons are $20 per $1,000 of principal value. And so you see this bond here, given the date that we're looking at this as of, some date in May 15th, year zero, this bond has 9 distinct cash flows. There's the nine $20 coupon payments, excuse me, the 8 $20 coupon payments, and the $1,000 principal payment at maturity. So this bond has interest paid semi-annually. It has the principal value paid at maturity, and it trades in the marketplace as a piece, this package that you see in front of you. Well, the notion of stripping the bond is really simply, if you think about this as a piece of paper, they're no longer pieces of paper. Once upon a time they were, but bonds are now electronic entries. But the physical representation of a piece of paper is helpful to get our head around what stripping is. And think about taking the piece of paper and a pair of scissors and cutting up all those 9 cash flows into 9 distinct pieces. So we'll cut the bond up wherever you see a perforated line on this stylized representation. You cut it up, and what you've got now is you've created 9 separate securities, each of which trades separately. So over on the right hand side you see a set of 8 separate things that are known as coupons, because they began their life as coupon payments from an intact or a full bond. But any one of these bonds, any one of these coupons trades as a separate piece. So just for example, take a look at this second to last one down here. This thing here is a $20 cash flow payable by the government of Atlantis on June 1st of year 3. And it's 20 bucks. There are no cash flows between now and then, so it is effectively a zero coupon bond with a principal value of $20. On the left hand side here, what we've got is what's known in the marketplace, at least in Canada, as a residual, or sometimes referred to as a resid. And this is a $1,000 payment on December 1st of year 3 from the government of Atlantis, and there are no cash flows before that time. This piece here, this whole piece, trades as a separate security once it's been stripped from the full bond. So you can envision now, you can all these 9 pieces trade separately in the marketplace. They have their own market. Well, what the market for such zero coupon bond creates is the opportunity to do a reconstitution of the original bond. So imagine if you could find all of these 9 pieces trading separately relatively inexpensively. What you could do is you could buy them up, and then you could, and the term is reconstitute the original bond. Effectively what you do is you take the pieces that you buy and you tape them together to form the original bond, the original package that we saw. And so that's a reconstitution. So sometimes zero coupon bonds trade relatively expensive to full bonds, so it makes sense to take the full bonds and strip them. Sometimes zero coupon bonds trade relatively inexpensively relative to full bonds, so it makes sense to buy up the pieces and to reconstitute the full bonds. So there are people who monitor markets all day long, who look at zero coupon bond markets, who look at whole bond markets, and make the determination whether bonds should be stripped or whether bonds should be reconstituted. So that, I hope, gives you a quick and dirty overview of what bond stripping and reconstitution is all about. I hope you found it useful.